Hey everybody, welcome back to Sia Says episode 3. So today we're joined by Yeyoon. So to start things off, Yeyoon, could you please tell us, like always, where you go to school, your major, and today's icebreaker would be, what's one thing someone wouldn't guess about you off first glance?
My name is Yeyoon Song. I go by Yoon among some of my friends sometimes. I'm a econ major and a Asian American Studies minor at Swarthmore College in Pennsylvania. It's near Philly. Something someone wouldn't guess about me if they first saw me. I'm actually the co-president of my volleyball club at Swarthmore and the captain of the badminton club. And I'm also training for a marathon in November. And I also like to just play a lot of sports in general.
So I want to dive a little bit more into your experiences as a student. So based on those experiences, what's one thing you could change about how school works if you could?
If I could change one thing about how school works, I'd probably say how it just unintentionally reinforces this hustle culture, this whole hustle mindset where you have to do super well in all of your classes. Unintentionally glorifies kind of toxic productivity where you don't really have a lot of time to rest.
So one question I've really enjoyed asking everybody to learn a little bit more about their experience as a student so far is, if you could go back in time and tell your younger student self one piece of advice, what would that be?
Yeah, if I could go back in time and kind of meet my younger self and give mini Yoon or younger Yoon a piece of advice, I'd probably say to be a bit more open-minded. I mean that as when I was younger, especially in high school, when AI and ChatGPT and things like that were starting to become more prevalent, I used to kind of judge people, I guess, for using AI for work. I would think, oh, they're cheating, they're not learning properly. But I realized more and more that yes, if you use AI in that way, it can be considered cheating, but for the most part, AI just helps so much with efficiency, and it makes learning so much more efficient and honestly accessible.
So now lastly, I want to ask you a little bit about your experiences at AskSia. So I want to ask you 2 questions. Firstly, how did you end up at AskSia? And secondly, how's your experience been so far?
Yeah, I joined AskSia because I have always been interested in marketing and social media. I use TikTok all the time and Instagram, doom scrolling on reels and shorts. And I thought maybe that kind of doom scrolling, I guess, could actually be used for something beneficial. And I think slowly but surely, I've been getting a lot better at creating content that's relevant and enjoyable for kind of our age group. Because of that, it's just been really enjoyable. I've been having so much fun working at AskSia.